Look at that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. How long was it there? It wasn't there that long. Maybe a month? Weird. Yeah, so I guess as I've just been getting stuff ready for hunting season, it's coming up. Tomorrow's September 1st. Tomorrow's Labor Day. Yeah, so we've just got a little under a month and season's here, so just getting stuff gathered up for that. Came across an old bottle of this sweet stuff right here, and I mean, man, the hunting industry tricked all of us for like 20 years or longer, and sold us snake oil. Spray your clothes, spritz your clothes with this, and it'll eliminate scent, you know. Or here's a special suit that's got charcoal or silver or something woven into the fabric, and that'll lock in your scent. And if you put these clothes on, not only is the camo cool, but the deer can't even smell you. Do you remember like 10 years ago when Field and Stream, the magazine, they did like a study on scent sprays, and they used police canines that are used to sniffing out drugs and stuff, and they did all these different experiments, and they said it, 200 yards away, just soak it in whatever commercial scent spray there is, and the dogs found them every time in seconds. Look it up, it's pretty funny. A deer and a dog, they have comparable olfactory systems. You hear people use this example all the time, but it's like we walk into the kitchen and we can smell, oh yeah, it smells like mom's baking a lasagna in the oven. And a deer walks in the kitchen and it says, oh yeah, mom's making lasagna in the oven and she's using basil, tomatoes, pasta, Parmesan. It's like listing off the ingredients or whatever. And it's a pretty good analogy, I guess. But to me, if you're gonna spray something on you and go in the woods, and I get cover scents, I get that, and I truly think that they can be effective. But I don't know if anything eliminates the deer from smelling your human scent. I mean, you can wear all these clothes, but are your hands and your face aren't in it, your hair's not in it, your breath, your boots, that all has human odors. I mean, it's just so insane to think that 3 or 4 little squirts of this stuff, this water-based whatever stuff, that it's going to somehow eliminate your scent. I mean, that's crazy. It's just, if you actually pause and think about it, it doesn't make any practical sense at all. And cover scents, like I said, I think there's value in cover scents, but I think with cover scents, you're just adding a scent. I think they smell, and I use cover scents from time to time. There's a cover scent company that's a huge sponsor of a charity hunt that I'm super involved with, and I think, they make great stuff. But you're just adding a smell to you. If you smoke your clothes over the campfire, and a lot of guys that's kind of come up in the last year or two, dudes are trying to make little campfires and get their clothes real smoky, and they'll hunt in these smoky clothes, since that's like a natural smell in a lot of areas, and so deer are probably used to that smell. I just think if you read anything about how a deer smells, I think they're going to smell a human and smoke. And maybe it helps. I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't help. But the one thing that I do know is you can't just take this big orange bottle of whatever and douse yourself in it and you're not going to smell like anything. That doesn't make... It's 2025. In the 90s, I get it. We just didn't know any better. But come on. Let's quit wasting money on stuff like that. Also, it just promotes the opposite of woodsmanship. You think you don't have to worry about the wind anymore. That doesn't make you a better hunter. That's crazy. And it's not real. It doesn't work. So quit buying the snake oil. Quit giving these creeps your money. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Um, and just learn to hunt thermals, learn to hunt the wind. And it's a hard lesson to learn, and I'm learning all the time because I constantly think I've got it right and I don't. There's a lot of places, a lot of hollers and stuff, and it just swirls like crazy. And so, I think me personally, when it comes to scent control, I know I'm not going to always have the wind perfect. I'm going to try my best, but I know I'm not going to. And I know that almost every stand that I have now, that there is a wind, there is no wind where deer can't smell me somewhere on the property. I've got a place that I've hunted my whole life, and it's just a few minutes down the road, and I have a place that's almost bulletproof regardless of wind. But those are rare places. Those are super rare and tough to find. So I do take measures to minimize scent. I'm just not silly enough to think I can fully eliminate human scent. I brush my teeth with an unflavored toothpaste. I wash my clothes in like a scent-free detergent, and I hang it to dry outside. But that's it. That's it. It's gonna smell like a human. It's gonna smell like a factory that makes clothes out of plastic and all the other crap that's in our clothes. So, yeah, don't use scent spray this year. See if the deer act any different. And also, have you ever had a deer blow at you when you've doused yourself in scent spray? Of course you have. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. I'm gathering stuff up. Found this bottle. Made me laugh. It's probably 10 years old. It's completely full. Don't get me wrong. I used to use it all the time. I used to believe in it big time. I also think it's smart to take showers without a bunch of fragrance in your soap. I think that stuff's meant to last a long time. If you look at shampoo, it's always long-lasting formula, long-lasting scent. It's designed to stick to you. So I try not to do stuff like that. If I don't want to hunt a couple days, I'm just going to start using the scent-free soap and shampoo for just a day or two before. And outside of that, the rest is out of my control. Now I got to focus on what I can control, and that's where am I going to hunt and what specific wind. So yeah, that's my little rant on scent control. Good luck as you prep for this year's season. It's in southern Ohio. It's cool, but it's dry. And today is August 31st, and yesterday my brother on his trail camera had a deer shedding velvet. So southern Ohio, the velvet is starting to come off. So good luck. Have fun, and let me know if you disagree in the comments. And thanks for all the support. If you're not subscribed, please do. I got a bunch of fun stuff that I want to do this hunting season. So thanks, appreciate it.